Hey everybody, welcome to about a 30-minute-ish core flow. I have Kim Marie here, gonna show you all the ways of the core in this short but sweet class. So go ahead and take a seat, lower your gaze or close your eyes. Just let your hands rest comfortably on your knees. You can have your palms face down or palms face up, whatever feels right to you today. Start to notice how your body feels. Just taking this first minutes of class to connect your mind to your body. And then start to become aware of your breathing. Not trying to change it or fix it, just noticing. And then slowly start to deepen your breath. Breathing deep into the bottom of your lungs. Feeling your ribs expanding. And feeling your collarbone lift. And on your exhale, you'll feel the opposite. Collarbone sinks. Ribs pull towards each other. And belly button reaches back towards your spine. Just exhaling out every little last bit of air. Naturally allowing your breathing to deepen. Just a few things about your breathing. Try to isolate all of your breath in and out through your nose. And then see if you can take any choppiness out of your breath. Just making it one fluid movement, in and out. And then lastly, see if you could slow your breathing down to try to match the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale. Maybe slowing your breathing down to a 5 count. Putting your body and your mind in a really peaceful place. Centered on your mat. Ready to dedicate this next 30 minutes to yourself, to your health, to your well-being, to your vitality. Have one more breath here. And then open your eyes and take your hands behind you. Slide your feet out so that you come into about an angle pose. The soles of the feet come together, pinky edges of the feet touch, big toes pull away like you're opening a book. And then feel like your knees are reaching towards the walls on opposite sides of the room. Not just straight down, but out, just opening in the hips. Inhale, lifts your chest, and then exhale, hinge forward. Just gently opening in the inner thighs. And then inhale, come on up, let your hands come behind you again, and then straighten your legs out. Upavishta, and then start to walk your hands forward. Going easy with yourself, it's just a second pose. And then inhale, walk your way up. Slide the legs together, bend your knees, hold the back of your thighs. Coming into Navasana, supported Navasana. Just holding onto the backs of the legs, belly pulls in, chest up. Good, now let the right shin come down in front of the left, feet come down, and fold forward. Just working into the legs, the hips, getting the core ready for some work. And then inhale, come back up, hands come behind you, bound angle again. And then hinge forward, lean forward. And then inhale, come on up, hands behind you, legs out wide. And then crawl your way forward again. And then inhale, come on up. Bring the legs together, bend the knees. You could hold the back of the legs again, or this time you could reach the arms up. Shoulders move down your back, belly in. This time the left leg comes down in front of the right and fold forward, walking the hands out as far as feels comfortable. And then inhale. Inhale, come back up. We'll just do a few seated cat-cow. So take your hands onto your knees. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, round down, tuck your chin, pull the belly in. And then inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. We'll just do one more here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Good. Come back to seated. Release your legs, walk forward. We'll come into down dog. So just our first downward facing dog. Bend the knees, pedal the feet. Shake your head yes and no. And then keep your right knee bent and let your left heel come down towards the mat. And then press into your hands, send the hips back behind you, really opening the back of the left leg. And then bend the left leg, let the right heel come down, press back. Good, come onto your tippy toes, lift both heels, and then press both heels down. Lift your right leg up. Bend your right foot towards your butt, and then peel your hip open. Press evenly into both your hands, feeling this length through the side body. Roll out your ankle if that feels good. And then take that right foot down. And we'll do the left leg. Left leg lifts up. Bend the foot towards your butt. Peel the hip open. Press evenly into both hands. Roll the ankle if that feels good. Good, and then take that foot down. And then come onto your tippy toes again. Look between your hands and tippy toe your way up to your hands. Tippy, tippy, tippy. And then once you get up there, let your heels come down. And then fold down. Keeping a little bend in the knees if you need to. Just being easy with your low back. And then press into your feet. Inhale, rise up, fingertips, reach. Exhale, arms by your side. So we're gonna do a sort of sun salutation A. There's gonna be a couple little add-ins. So follow along. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen. And then step back to the top of a push-up plank pose. In your plank pose, keep the upper body steady, but roll your heels to the right. And then back to center. And roll your heels to the left. And back to center. And to the right. Center, left, center. Not done yet, come to your forearms. And then roll your heels to the right. Center, and left, center. Did I mention this is a core class? Right, center, left, center. Press back up to plank. Good, bend elbows. Lower down. And then inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, feet are hip distance apart. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Pressing down through all of them, but especially your pointer finger and your thumb. Breathe here. One more breath. And then look between your hands and walk your feet up to meet them. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms by your sides. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank. Good. Keep the upper body stable. Roll your feet to the left, or to the right, sorry. And then center. And then to the left. Center. And to the right. Center. Left. Center. Come to your forearms. Heels to the right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Keep breathing, everybody. Left. Center. Press back up to plank. Bend elbows, lower slow. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Thigh bones reaching straight back behind you. Releasing the muscles in your face and neck. Look between your hands and walk your feet up to meet them. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms by your side. Good, moving right along. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Good. Right hand moves a little bit more towards the center of your chest. And then roll onto your right foot, right hand, side plank. Good. You could do a modification here, or you could stack or stagger your feet like Kim Marie is. Or if you need a little bit more assistance, you could put your right knee down onto the mat. But here we go. We're gonna lift the left arm up, and then on your exhale, take that left arm and shoulder towards the mat. Reach the arm under your right armpit, and then inhale, reach it back up. And then exhale, reach it under. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, under. Inhale, reach up. I think this is 4. Exhale, reach under. One more. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, reach under. And then reach it up. Then from here, take that left leg and reach it up in the air. And then bring the left knee to your chest, and then step it to the top of the mat. Spin onto the ball of your right foot, and then reach your hands high, high lunge. In your high lunge, put a little bend in that back knee, square your hips, tone your low belly, and then re-straighten your back leg. Good. And make field goal posts with your arms. Bend the elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, lean back, chest opens. And then exhale, reach forward, hover over the front thigh. Then inhale, pull back, chest opens. Exhale, reach forward to hover. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hover. Inhale, reach. Good. Gently exhale, hands to the ground. Step back, plank pose. Good. Shall we? Left hand next to the middle of the mat. Roll onto your left foot, left hand. Vashisthasana, side plank, left side. So modifications here, stacked feet, staggered feet, left knee down. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Then exhale, reach it under your left armpit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. Dos mas, that means 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach up. Good. Stack your feet and then lift that top foot up. Bring the knee towards your chest. Control, 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 and then step the foot to the top of the mat. Spin onto the ball of your back foot and then reach the hands up. High lunge, find your balance. Feet are hip distance apart. Put a little bend in the back knee and then square your hips. And then tone your low belly like you're zipping up your tightest pair of jeans. And then re-straighten your back leg. Good. Now bend the elbows like cactus arms or field goal. Inhale, lean back. Then exhale, reach forward, belly in. Engage the back. Inhale, reach up, little back bend. Exhale, reach forward. One more. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lean back. And exhale, plant your hands down. Take a vinyasa, step back, plank pose. Bend elbows, lower slow. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. Whew. Core should be getting warm now, everyone. Look between your hands. Bend your knees. Hop, step, or jump to meet them. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, hop or step back and lower. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts up. Bend your right foot towards your butt, peel it open. Good, now take your right knee and touch it to your right tricep, back of your right arm. Hold it there. Don't lift your leg back up, but touch the back of your left tricep. And then your right, and then your left, and then your right, and then your left. Keep breathing to your right, and then lift it up. Three-legged dog. Well done. Step the foot between your hands. Spin your back heel flat, arms reach up, warrior one. And then open up, warrior two. Really bending into that front knee. So from here, bend the right arm towards your chest. And then pretend, but don't touch, that you're gonna place it down onto your right thigh. And then reach the left arm up and over your ear. Don't put the right arm on your thigh. You probably want to. Keep spinning the chest open. For a little added bonus, you could go ahead and take that right hand and start to reach it out like you're serving a beautiful platter of ab muscles out in front of you. And then inhale, come on up to warrior two. Press through your ball mound of your front foot, straighten your leg, turn the front palm up, reach back, stretch that out. This should feel good. And then take your hands down to the mat. We'll take a vinyasa. Step back, plank pose, bend elbows. Inhale, lifts heart. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts up. Bend the left foot towards your butt, peel it open. Good, bring your left knee to touch your left tricep, the back of your left arm. Don't lift it back up, but touch your right and then your left. Keep breathing. Your right and then your left. One more breath. Left, right, and then left, sorry. And then reach it up. Good, now step it back between your hands. Warrior one. And then open up, warrior two. Good, and then bend that left elbow towards your chest. And then lower, 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 but don't touch to your left thigh. And then reach that right arm over your ear. Keep spinning the left rib cage towards the right side, opening the chest, really feeling that rotation. And then if you really want to, serve your left hand forward. Ooh, yes. Double the action. Wake up obliques, deep abdominis muscle. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Press through the ball mound of your left foot, straighten that front leg, and then reach the arm up and back, stretch. And then take your hands down to the mat. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. Let's keep the inner fire burning, everybody. Look between your hands, bend your knees, hop, step, or jump to meet them. Inhale, look up and lengthen, and exhale, fold down. Press into your feet, inhale, rise up, fingertips reach. Exhale, arms by your side. Sit down like you're sitting in a chair, arms reach up, Utkatasana. Good, pull the belly in, and then come onto your tippy toes. And then slide your butt down to your heels, staying on your tippy toes. And then from here, hands or no hands, make your way into boat pose, Navasana. Butt comes down, feet come up. If your legs are extended fully, your toes are at eye level, chest up, belly in. Take an inhale here and then lower to hover, Ardha Navasana, half boat. And then inhale, lift it back up. And then exhale to lower. And then inhale, lift it back up. And then lower, last one. Inhale, lift it back up. Cross the feet, roll over, jump back, lower down. Well done. Inhale, lifts chest, as if your core wasn't tired enough. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps between your hands. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. And then open it up, warrior two. Press your front leg straight, coming into triangle pose. Reach that right hand down to your shin for today. Even if you could touch the floor, just touch it to your shin so you get a nice lift in the core. Reach the left arm straight up. Good, and then press into your feet. Get a real strong foundation, and then try to come to hover with your right hand. You could even reach it forward like you did in the side angle version of this pose. Really press into the big toe side of your right foot. Try not to hyperextend in that front leg. Breathe, and then for, expert core yogi, reach that left hand over your ear too. Hold yourself sideways. I'm so happy you can't see Kimberly's face. I'm sure it might not be smiley. Inhale, come back up, bend into the front knee, warrior two. Well done. Good. Cartwheel your hands down. Take a vinyasa. Step back. Lower down. Inhale. Lifts heart. Exhale. Down dog. Left foot steps between your hands. Right heel spins flat. Arms up. Warrior one. Open up. Warrior two. Good. Straighten out your front leg coming into triangle pose. Taking the hand to the shin, even if you're a person who could touch the ground. This is just going to give you a little bit more lift for the core work of this. Good. Turning the chest open, reaching that top hand right up towards the sky, and then release your bottom hand from your shin. Just either letting it hover if you like the stability of knowing it's under your hand, or if you want to really work, take that left hand and reach it out like you're serving something on a platter out in front. And then if you want to really take it a little harder, reach both hands out. Kimberly is super working right now, trying to make faces at me, but it's not gonna work. Come back up, bend into that front knee, warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands down, step back, plank pose, bend elbows, lower slow. Inhale, lifts heart. Exhale, down dog. I didn't mention this in the beginning of class, but you're always welcome to take child's pose anytime you'd like. Probably won't hear it in the class, but know your body, listen to yourself. No yoga teacher in the world knows how you feel. If you're with us, look between your hands, bend your knees, hop, step, or jump to meet them. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold back down. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up, fingertips reach. Exhale, arms by your side. Good. Sit down like you're sitting in a chair, arms sweep up, inhale. Come onto tippy toes, pull the belly in. Good, slide your butt to your heels. Good, decide here, hands up or hands down, Navasana, boat pose. Ugh. I'll make the noises. Chest up, legs up, knees bent, toes down, whatever version you'd like. Take an inhale here. Then exhale, take both your hands over to the right. Twisted Navasana. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. To the right. Inhale, center. To the left. Inhale, center. One more round. To the right. Inhale, center. To the left. Inhale, center. Bring the knees up, cross the ankles, roll over your feet. Take a vinyasa. Step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, lifts heart. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts. Bend the right foot towards your butt. Peel it open. Good. Take your right knee and touch your right tricep. And then reach it back up. And then bring your knee to your nose like you want to kiss your kneecap. And then reach it up. Good, now take it underneath you to your left tricep, and now take your foot out to the side. Spin your back heel flat and lift the left arm up. Really open and reach across the whole front body. That should feel good to stretch out. We've been doing a lot of core. Now take your hand back down, send that leg back up, three-legged dog. Step the foot between your hands. Spin your back heel flat, warrior one. Inhale, arms up. And then open up, warrior two. From this warrior two, we're gonna reach forward and step into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Hand could come down onto the floor or a block, just about a torso length away. So If you're placing your right hand down, it'll be about 1 o'clock if there was a face o'clock in front of you. Kick that left leg back like you're standing on something. Open up across the chest. Now see if you could root down into your standing leg. Pull the core tight and come light onto those fingertips. Maybe you even serve that hand out front. Whoo! Yes! Good. Take that hand down and then take the left hand down. Roll the left hip over. Keep the foot up and walk your hands back towards your standing leg. Just getting a little stretch. Good, and then walk your hands forward a little, put a little bounce into that right leg. Maybe you hop, maybe you handstand, maybe you just jump or walk. We'll all take a little vinyasa. Plank pose. Lower down. Inhale, lifts heart. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts up. Bend the foot towards your butt, peel it open. And then take the left knee to the left tricep and reach it back up. Knee to nose, round your back, reach it up, and then take it across your body and take the foot out to the side. Spin the back heel flat, reach the arm up, open across the front of your body. Good, take that hand down, send the leg up, three-legged dog, and step the foot forward, warrior one. And open up, warrior two. And then finding that spot on the floor for you to come into half moon, maybe your hand on a block. Your hand will come down at about 11 o'clock if there was a clock face in front of you. And then reach the right arm open, opening across the chest and the hips. Right foot's kicking back like you're standing on something. Get strong into your legs and maybe light on the left fingertips. Maybe you reach the hand forward. Make the face happy. Don't grit your teeth. Good. Take the left hand down. Take the right hand down. Walk back towards your standing leg. Breathe. Then walk your hands forward a little bit. Put a little bend in that standing leg. Maybe you take a little jump. Maybe some handstand hops. Maybe you're like, enough already. And you walk back, plank pose. Lower down. Inhale, lifts heart. Exhale, down dog. Shift forward, plank pose. Bend elbows, lower all the way to your belly. And once you come onto your belly, take your arms out to the sides like a cactus. Keep your legs down on this first back bend. Keep your elbows bent, feet down, and then lift up. Chest lifts, arms lifts. Pull in your belly like there's something delicious under your belly button and you don't want to squish it like a very ripe strawberry. Breathe. Good. Come on down, turn your cheek to one side and rest. Don't rest that long. Bring your legs a little bit closer together if they got wide. And then this time we'll lift up the arms and legs. Elbows still bent, lift up. Press down into your hip points and then lift from there. Pull the belly button up towards your spine. Don't crush your strawberry. Breathe. Good, come on down. Turn your cheek to the other side. So if either of those versions felt good, stay here. But if you want to take this a little bit further, take your hands and reach them out in front of you, pinkies facing down. Press your pinkies down and then pull your shoulders back so there's space under your armpits. Good. And then from here, lift everything up. Arms up, legs up. The arms out in front are just a little longer lever, so it puts a little bit more workload into the back muscles. If that doesn't feel good, feel free to bend your elbows. Breathe. One more breath, lift up, and then come down. Rest your hands, palms facing up alongside your body. And then bend your feet and windshield wiper your legs left and right. Good, release your feet down. Take your forearms out in front of you. We'll come into Sphinx pose, really just hanging out here to stretch out those abs. So press down into your forearms. Let your butt be heavy, let your belly be heavy, and just lift the chest forward. Good, come on down from that, and we'll press back to child's pose. Crowd's favorite now. Still a little bit active. Just take both hands and walk them over to the right. Really reach the left hip back, stretch through the side body. And then walk your hands over to the left. Right hip sinks back a little more. Breathe into the side ribs. And then come back to center. Come on up to sit. Swing your legs out front. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Move any meat away from your butt if you're lucky enough to have it. And then inhale, arms reach up. And then hinge at your hips, forward fold. Keeping the upper body like it's in a little back bend, really reaching the spine nice and long. And slowly coming up, bringing the soles of the feet together. Letting the pinky edges stay together, big toes reach away from each other like you're peeling open a book. Knees reach wide towards the outer walls, really reaching out of the hips, not just down. And then hinge at your hips, fold forward. And permission to round on this if you want to take the head towards the heels, really getting us full spinal flexion here. Slowly coming up. Stretch your right leg straight. Let your left foot step over your right, coming into a twist. Hold on to the left knee with the right hand and then take the left hand behind you. Pressing into that left hand, get the spine nice and tall, and then use that right hand for a little resistance to twist. You could hold on to the knee, or if you feel like you could go a little deeper, you could take that right elbow outside the knee to push. And then untwist. Reach both hands to the opposite side for just a quick counter twist. And then come back to center. We'll switch our legs. Left leg gets straight, right foot steps over the left. And then hold on to the right knee with your left hand. Take your right hand behind you. Press into the hand, grow tall. Full breaths, even in a twist. And then untwist, reach your hands to the opposite side. Come back to the center, bend both knees, wrap your arms around them, tuck your chin, really squeeze yourself, big hug. You might be the only person that could hug yourself right now. So sad. Really round the spine, press the knees into the arms, get that stretch. And then release it all, come to lay onto your back. Coming onto your back, make any last movements you might need. Maybe wiggle or separate the feet about mat's distance. Let the feet roll out, letting the hips relax, taking the arms a little bit away from the body. Just coming back to your deep breathing, letting each inhale bring you into your space. Let each exhale allow your body to sink just a little bit more deeply. Preparing for rest. This is the time to reap all the benefits of your physical practice. Truly just let go. Take one more deep breath. And then let your breathing return back to your natural breath. Truly becoming effortless. I recommend that you stay in this Shavasana for a good 5-minute minimum. 10 is better. We all have time. We're going to end class here, but feel free to stay in your rest. Thank you for joining us. Namaste.